Hello, everyone, and welcome to this podcast for the Light Review with me, Chris Fordham. Today, we're checking out what's going on in the world of Targetti UK. Found out that they're expanding their operation in the UK. And to tell us about this, we are extremely fortunate to be joined by Matthew Allen, a person as synonymous with Targetti as Michelangelo is with Florence, although he's not quite as old, although sometimes looking at him, you might think that he is quite that old. So your office is in London. Are you going to keep them? Because they're quite central, aren't they? You know, they're quite a good position.
Oh, absolutely, Chris. Yeah, I mean, it's important for the company. And, the offices in Whites Row, in Coppergate House are staying, and that's a definite.
Oh, it's a lovely part of London, isn't it? Let's face it. Jack the
Oh,
Ripper territory.
Yeah, quite. Yeah, very, very nice to walk through there in the depths of night. Yeah, absolutely. But no, it's very well situated for London, and sort of getting to see sort of the lighting designers, architects, etc. through London, and a great place to keep our samples still.
I must admit, as a lighting designer, it's lovely to be able to just pop into the office and pick up a sample and drop it off. So that London base is very important. I'm glad you kept that, but I guess it's just all pluses, isn't it? At the moment, you've got your warehouse. I guess you've got quite dynamic operation. I understand.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, sort of the offices in Stone in Staffordshire. These are a great big plus for Targetti. It's always been sort of my sort of wish and vision really to have sort of one infrastructure, and secondly sort of have a warehouse and able to sort of put the stock there, and also for sort of keep the program for the rollout projects with lighting being able to be shipped and sort of delivered within 48 hours. So yeah, fantastic sort of development. I mean, there's obviously great plans ahead for the Stone offices, actually. So, Robert, I've had sort of some big discussions with, and he wants to sort of make it sort of an event place as well, where we can hold events. People can do mock-ups for their showrooms, etc. He also has the infrastructure with the staff there, which is going to help Targetti enormously. The other side of the coin is that from our point of view, obviously we've got the proposals for lighting we can do, obviously for quotations, but now we have the added extra where we can actually do installations. This is something LampUK are very sort of experienced in. They have some really good clients such as Lloyd's and Next, etc., McDonald's, and they do a lot of installations. So being able to offer a turnkey solution now is I think a big positive step.
That's amazing. I mean, people who are watching this may be aware that I used to work for Targetti. So that was the sort of thing that back in the day was heading in that direction, wasn't it? But it sort of lost its way a little bit. So I guess LampUK incorporating Targetti is helping expand your business further. I mean, there's no visible changes other than just the fact that you've got more dynamic, I suppose. You're heading in the right direction. It's so positive.
Yeah, in terms of Targetti in the UK, nothing has changed at all. In fact, I think it's a big positive step. So we're able to maintain our sort of presence in the UK. There's nothing changed at all. So yeah, it's carrying on as normal and grow the business.
That's awesome. And obviously you've got some new products on the way. I heard about Ivy. Ivy is something that lots of people are talking about at the moment. I don't know if
It's at a soft launch. I think the major launch comes in April at
Evolution, cool.
Yeah. I mean, maybe hopefully be there, but maybe you'll be there as well to see it. But Ivy is a new generation of lighting for outdoor spaces. It's smart. It's got sensors, speakers. It's wireless. So it's something which I think will be used. I think sort of for maybe outdoor terraces, restaurants, etc. But I see no reason why it can't be used indoors as well for interior spaces. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. I don't know too much about it myself at the moment. We've requested samples, so once we get those, we can actually sort of have a good look at it. But it's exciting. I think from the catalogue.
Well, I am going to Evolution, so I will look at it there, and all your other new products, which you'll be hoping, I suppose, everyone is going to lap up like nothing else, because innovation is what drives Targetti, right? And
yeah, it's always been, I think, the front end. I mean, obviously, Targetti have been synonymous with the lighting systems over the years. Obviously, the main one being the Structura, the Eye, the Stellaria, etc. So, crap, that's showing my age, isn't it? But, so, Ivy is, is something which I think sort of holds itself to Targetti. It's sort of, it's a system that they've thought about and looked at the markets, looked at the spaces, and I think it's as good prospects, actually.
That's brilliant. So thanks to everyone for tuning in, and Matt, thanks to you for updating us on that, because it's always nice to know what's going on with Targetti. They're one of those companies that everyone wants to know about, aren't they? Let's face it, with its Florentine heritage and its past. Its past was an interesting one, certainly. Thanks to you, and
no problem, Chris.
Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Be sure to share and like this lovely podcast, and we'll see you all soon. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Il sistema Ivy che abbiamo pensato per Targetti è una linea di luce che è in grado però di diventare di fatto una fonte sonora, un elemento che supporta dei sensori per la qualità dell'aria, tutto connesso con i nostri smartphone. Integra non solo funzioni diverse, ma la cosa interessante di questo sistema è che può correre sia in orizzontale che in verticale, sia diciamo a incasso o appoggiata a pareti. E soprattutto che integra interni e esterni, quindi è un elemento continuo che può indifferentemente dare luce, suono e sensibilità sia a un ambiente interno che a un ambiente esterno.